I don't say this lightly, but when I imagine the future, I see us building something real, something that carries both our hearts forward. Wanting a child with you isn't about urgency. It's about how deeply I believe in what we could create together. When I think about you, I don't just think about now. I think about legacy, growth, and love that outlives moments. This isn't about pressure or timelines. It's about how safe and complete you make the idea of tomorrow feel. I never planned this thought, but it arrived quietly, the idea of us expanding, nurturing, becoming more. There's something powerful about wanting a future that includes responsibility, devotion, and shared purpose. When I say I want more with you, I mean roots, not just sparks. It's strange how love evolves from desire to trust to imagining an entirely new life shaped by both of us. I don't see this as an end of freedom, but the beginning of something deeply meaningful. Loving you has shifted the way I see time. Suddenly, the future feels personal. This thought comes from certainty, not fantasy. The certainty that you are someone I want to build with. I don't want a moment with you. I want a chapter, a story, a continuation. There's a quiet confidence in imagining us creating life because it means believing in us completely. This feeling isn't impulsive. It's been growing the longer I see who you truly are. Wanting a child with you feels like trusting the universe with our love. I never imagined saying this to someone until you showed me what stability and warmth look like. It's not about the year or the calendar. It's about readiness of the heart. When I think of you, I think of patience, strength, and the kind of love that teaches. This desire comes from admiration, not possession, from respect, not control. I see you and think, this is someone who could shape a beautiful future. Love changes when it starts asking bigger questions about purpose and permanence. I don't want to rush you. I want to walk beside you into whatever comes next. This thought is tender, not demanding, rooted in hope, not expectation. I imagine us learning together, growing together, becoming more than we are now. There's a certain peace in wanting something long-term, something grounded. When love matures, it stops chasing thrills and starts dreaming of foundations. This isn't about fulfilling an idea. It's about honoring a connection. I think of how much love you give, and I imagine it multiplying. Wanting this with you feels like believing in a shared destiny. I don't want perfection. I want partnership. This thought carries responsibility, and I wouldn't carry it with just anyone. It's amazing how love can turn into a vision of family without losing its softness. I see strength in you and gentleness, and both matter for the future. This isn't about control, it's about commitment. When I imagine tomorrow, you're not just beside me, you're part of every plan. There's something sacred about wanting to create life with someone you deeply respect. I trust you enough to dream this far ahead. This thought exists because of how you've shown up consistently and honestly. Love like this doesn't shout, it plans quietly. I don't want to rush love, but I don't want to deny its direction either. Thinking about the future with you feels natural, not forced. I don't see this as pressure. I see it as possibility. When two people feel safe, their dreams grow larger. This desire is rooted in faith, in us, in time, in growth. I imagine us teaching, protecting, and loving beyond ourselves. This thought didn't come from desire alone, but from trust built over time. Love reaches a point where it wants to give more than it takes. I see you as someone who could raise a soul with kindness. This feeling comes from depth, not impulse. I don't want to rush the future. I just don't want to pretend it doesn't matter. Loving you has changed how I define responsibility. This is about believing in a shared tomorrow. I see stability when I look at you, and stability invites growth. Wanting this with you feels like choosing permanence over fear. I imagine laughter, challenges, learning, all of it with you. This thought exists because you feel like home. Love doesn't always speak in romance. Sometimes it speaks in plans. I don't want to own the future. I want to share it. Thinking about life beyond ourselves feels right with you. This isn't just love, it's belief in something that lasts.